This isn't about Jesus Salas. This is about a farmworkers movement, and what comes out of there is the issues of the community, its roots and its legacy.
Por eso le canto así y así y así trabajas tú las horas bajo el sol. Y así, si no es por ti, no habría tortillas ni frijol.
We were part of 100,000 seasonal migrant workers coming from La Frontera, from the Texas-Mexico borderlands, coming up here. And we converted the agricultural industry of this region to feed all of these growing urban areas that were growing at the time. Wisconsin at that time became a leader.
You can't tell the story of Wisconsin without telling the story of Texas Mexicans and of migrant farm workers.
Only 375 camps were certified for human inhabitation. 50 of them were provisional, and nearly 100 of them were uncertified. There were no potable water in them. There were no bathrooms or toilets.
Conditions were terrible in those days, and in some cases, they're still the same.
The question of social movements are intrinsically questions of solidarity, right? How do we come across divisions of difference and try to better understand a world in which we can all thrive together?
And somebody shows me, say, hey, this is a newspaper in LA. You see what the farm workers are doing in California? And I said, that's what we need to do.
People like Jesus Salas and Salvador Sanchez advocated for changes and establishing laws to protect farm workers.
We knew what an important part of history the whole migrant farmer story not just was, but is. I mean, history is continuing.
Person-to-person call in 1966 to Cesar Chavez, and I told him that I had been a farm worker, that I had been involved in these daycare programs, and that I wanted to organize a protest. And he says, yeah, and he says, would you help us with the great boycott? And I didn't know what a boycott was.
We knew about Chavez. We knew about the Great Boycott. And we followed Chavez, and we followed Martin Luther King civil rights movement.
We've become part of a transnational movement.
There was a movement, a national movement of Mexican Americans in the United States.
The word movement, being part of a transnational movement, being part of something that didn't end with a particular manifestation, but that continues, and all the people that created it are part of it, and future generations can enjoy it. It's a key word I would use, yeah.
Y así confrontas tú la tierra con la acción. Y así, si no es por ti, no habría surgido esta canción.